Grizzly, we got our very first ever package for Vo-Gus prospecting. We're going to open it up and then we're going to send you guys on an adventure. What's up guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome, and if you're an old moldy hat like this one, welcome back. That's right, today we're going to do the very first ever mail time on Vo-Gus Prospecting. You can send things into the channel that I'll be able to open up on little segments like this. And we're going to do this just before I send you guys on a prospecting adventure I had recently with a friend of mine, and we pulled out some beautiful coarse gold, about 2 grams worth, from the mustard pit of all places. So hang tight for that. Let's get this letter open. Here's our letter, and let's see what it looks like if I rip off Clash guitars. Nice. Alright, there's my postal address for anyone else who might want to send in a letter or something to the channel to have it on this segment. This one is from Place Chasers, 79 Pay Dirt in the USA. We've got a little bit of an itinerary and stuff there, and we'll see what we got. Alright, look at that. Nothing else in the bag. That is very awesome. So we've got a Mylar rescue blanket. Now, my old one of these has perished well beyond its use, and these things are super handy to have in your pack, because obviously what we do sometimes takes us to very remote places that ultimately, you know, we can get hurt and injured and whatnot, and you will desperately need something like this. You can turn these into little tents, you can use these for warmth and to signal for help. So Mylar blankets, that is awesome. Thank you so very much for that. We've also got a little file, or vial, whatever you would like to call it. I think I'm going to be working for a long time to fill that up with gold, but hang on a minute, I've got an idea. We'll put some gold in it. There's about 2 grams there, give or take, possibly just a little bit more, including an absolutely stunning specimen that we pulled out of that mustard gold pit. Much better. Now I've also got a note here. I should have probably read that first. My dude, this is some seriously neat handwriting. You should see my untidy scroll. If you guys want to read it, please pause it just there and have a peruse over, and it seriously smells like mint. As sending me along a magnifying lens, just check that out. Woohoo! That's a bit fun, isn't it? So we can see the gold. Man, you can see the gold from here. That's ridiculous. Well, Mr. Place Chaser, thank you so much. I will link your channel in the description below, so please go check out his YouTube just to say a bit of a thank you for sending me these amazing gifts. Now that we've got our first ever mail time done, we're going to hand you straight over to this handsome bloke for a bit of an adventure. That's a good bowl of coffee, Anthony. 4 feet, there is a little hole, and we punched that hole for the last run of the day, which produced this in the top map. Much more of that ultrafine now that we're not that deep in it, but still awesome to look at. Tons and tons of that flower gold. How much do you reckon we got?
A gram.
A gram. I reckon it's a little bit more than that. It's the Mine Lab full-size pan there, and we've got tons of gold. Very, very nice coarse bits, and a lot of that super fine. There's still a lot down the bottom as well. So I'll put up the total so you know how much we got. That was a good day's effort. Solid day's effort, Mr. Grainwaves.
Delicious.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, as well as checking out Anthony's photography page, which I've linked down below, just to put a little bit of pressure on him to get some more content up. All right, guys. Peace, and we're out.